Hello, welcome back to Guess What I Learned. We've been discussing minstrel songs that we didn't know were minstrel songs. Remember, minstrel songs are songs written for minstrel shows, which were shows where white actors dressed up in blackface and depicted black people in a derogatory manner. Starting in the early 1830s, minstrel shows were shows that depicted black people as dim-witted, lazy, buffoonish, cowardly, superstitious, any negative characteristic inserted here. Yeah. Now, for several decades, it provided the means through which way too many white Americans viewed black people, and those outside of the United States viewed black people as well. And it had strong racist aspects that would eventually make its way into television and movie depictions and into real-life belief systems as well. That lasted until, what year is this? Yeah. Today, let's talk about Jimmy Crack Corn and I Don't Care. Did you know that Jimmy Crack Corn had two titles? Because I did not. No, I did not. And did you know that there was a story behind it? Because I did not. No. Apparently, it's Jimmy Crack Corn or Blue Tail Fly. Yeah. And now we know, of course, that it became popular during the rise of blackface minstrel shows in the 1840s through the performances by a troupe called the Virginia Minstrels. This is a group of white people who dressed up in blackface. Now, it became a folk song in the 1940s. 100 years later, it went from a minstrel song to a folk song. Yeah. Okay. And then, of course, it becomes a children's song. Now, the song is an enslaved black person's lament over his white master's death in a horse riding accident. There is a subtext of delight, only half hidden, with which the enslaved person might view the untimely death of his master. Or the enslaved person may have contributed to the unaliving through deliberate negligence. When I was young and used to wait on Massa and hand him the plate, pass down the bottle when he get dry, and brush away the blue tail fly. Then after dinner, Massa sleep, he bid this inward vigil keep. And when he going to shut his eye, he'd tell me, watch the blue tail fly. Jimmy Crack Corn and I don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn, I don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. And when he ride in the afternoon, I follow him with a hickory broom, the pony being very shy when bitten by the blue tail fly. Jimmy Crack Corn, I don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. One day, he rode around the farm, the flies so numerous they did swarm. One chanced to bite him on the thigh. The devil take that blue tail fly. Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. The pony run, he jump and pitch, and tumble Massa in the ditch. He unalived, and the jury wondered why. The verdict was the blue tail fly. Jimmy cracked corn, and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn, and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn, and I don't care. Old massa, gone away. Some context. Jim was a generic name for enslaved people in minstrel songs. Now, in the end, the jury wondered why old massa had been unalived. And the verdict was the blue-tailed fly biting the pony, causing the horse to buck, making the enslaver fall from the horse. Now, two things. One, on many plantations, little enslaved children were tasked with the job of standing by their enslaver and swatting away flies. That's it. That was their job for the entire day. And they were brutally punished if they failed at their job. And two, there are several versions, all of them ending with the master being unalived by a blue-tail fly and the enslaved person not feeling too badly about it. My own personal opinion, this song could be a feel-good tale of an enslaver getting his just desserts. And yes, I said exactly what I said, with the exception of how this song was performed. Remember, this was a minstrel song. How are minstrel songs performed? Exactly. Blackface groups who wore theatrical makeup to make them look like African slaves, mocking them as uneducated and low-class individuals. And don't forget, I updated the dialect to modern-day dialect. The song was written in a dialect to make it sound like black people were ignorant. Why do we all assume enslaved people spoke with broken English? Does no one realize that starting in 1808, the majority of enslaved people were born in the United States? Would they not have learned to speak English from their surroundings, black and white people, their surroundings? However, it does say that the song was picked up by enslaved people and it was very popular with them. Because what happens at the end of the song? What was the enslaver's fate? Fun fact. Lincoln would ask his friend Ward Lamon to sing and play this song on his banjo. It was said that he asked for this song to be played as the lead-in to his address at Gettysburg.